We're right here at the One Last Breath podcast. He doesn't have to be introduced. He's the hottest thing out in the streets right now. If you ask about him, everybody knows who he is in the Valley. We got Brendan Lopez, that food guy.
Or, as they text Rudy, the guy with the mustache.
So being in your freshman year, now that the fair is coming around again, it's about to be a year.
Yep.
It's about to be a whole year that you've been doing this, that you've been supporting businesses. And I seen you guys weren't just doing restaurants. You guys did the laundromat in
The laundromat, yeah.
That's nice, man. And that's a beautiful thing for me to see you guys do that because, man, businesses take such a risk, you know, to get your own business, to get your own restaurant and for you guys to go out there and support them, you know, and I know you guys don't do it for money. You guys showed up on a day and they asked you to jump on a video. How'd you feel about that? Was it just a regular day at the fair or or did you guys have it planned up?
No, well, kind of. Rudy's like, hey, he posted something like, hey, we're going to do some videos at the fair. Hit me up if you want to be in, you know, in a video. So I was like, hey, dude, I'll try it. I was nervous though. Like I was never the camera guy. Never one to like be out there like that.
Right.
So I was like, I texted him. He's like, all right, cool. And then I was like, well, we'll do it. I texted him again. He's all right, cool. Since you like to cook, we can do a food review. I was like, all right. And then I show up, dude, I'm nervous, man. I'm like, dude, what did I get myself into? I'm like, I'm here now. Like it's already set up. We got to do it. And then we did it was a cup of noodles with corn, hot Cheetos, all kinds of stuff. Okay. And that was the first one. And my Spanish ain't the greatest. So when I was introducing the Maruchan, it was straight plastico stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's all good. It's all part of it.
It is what it is.
But, yeah, that was the first one. And then, I guess he got good feedback. So we wound up doing a couple more and he's like, hey, dude, we got to keep on doing it. So cool. And then we kept doing it. And, yeah, we went from there. And then I started interviewing people. You guys came on last year. It's been about a year since I first met you.
It's been a year
at the fair doing a food review.
Yeah.
Mags mac and cheese. I remember that.
The Mags mac and cheese, man.
Say that 10 times.
Man, with the beautiful buffalo mac and cheese.
It was, dude. That stuff was good, man.
We had actually ran into Kaylin there at the stand. You know, that's the big stand in the middle where everybody's at.
Everybody's grubbing.
Like 20 tables, you know, everybody's getting their fix on the fair food.
Right there.
You're waiting all year for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And so, we had ran into you and Rudy and that's when we jumped on. What about my nose last year, dude? We should talk about that too.
He's saying that he would have been the food guy if it wasn't for his nose.
That was a boxing, huh? From boxing?
No, it was from my daughter, dude. Shout out to San Diego Plastic Surgery.
Oh, you had to do something like that?
Yeah, dude. It was it wasn't broken. It looked broken.
No, yeah, for sure.
It looked broken.
Yeah, I've had a broken nose.
I see people, like, I seen this lady in Walmart and she was like, oh my God, mijo. Does it hurt? I'm just trying to buy some tortillas, you know? I had a little bump. And then it grew into the monstrosity, bro.
And then Rudy, somebody said, what happened to his nose? And Rudy says, nobody knows.
That's when I was like, he can have it, Tommy.
Freaking
Rudy. I felt like that insecurity because I read that comment, you know, and I was like, I grew up, I'm the little brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm the little brother. So
Cam's older than you?
Yeah, Alex is older than me. That's my big brother. And I got an older brother named Martin. You know, so I'm the youngest brother, so I've been called some things, beat up, you know what I mean? So I got some tough skin.
Yeah, you got to, young brother.
Man, that one got me, bro. My philosophy is don't feed the trolls.
Nah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because you give them what they want, they're just going to keep coming back. And all you're trying to do is spread positivity, bro. Yeah. You know, so how do you address somebody like that that's bringing negativity or, you know?
I kind of see it the same way, dude. I just don't feed into it. I kind of, you know, like you watch Rogan and he's like, dude, he tells everybody like, dude, don't read the comments because you're going to give into it, you know, and it's going to bring you down or whatever. I do read the comments just a little bit just to see what the vibe's going. Right. But then I'll see like a comment and I just like, to me, it's funny because there's people that are like, dude, they have nothing better to do. And like you get their attention just from that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's cool. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the view.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
They probably got like 5 views. They're going to come back. You know what I mean? To see if anybody's looking at their stuff.
We had a good one too. We did, the video for, Town Pump. And, I was dressed up in my Western. Somebody put like, oh, nice cowboy costume. I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, that's what they want. They want you to bite, you know?
Yeah.
just leave it.
They want that attention.
I'm nowhere near a cowboy. I like the Western lifestyle. I have a horse. We have a horse. It's my daughter's. She rides. Yeah. She rides a lot. She's way more cowgirl. But I'm right there pulling horse trailers and doing all that stuff.
Man,
so
yeah, and who cares?
Naturally, I like, dude, these are comfortable to me. I like the style. I like the Western lifestyle.
Yeah.
So that's what, like I said, I'm nowhere near a cowboy.
And neither am I, but I got these Ariats on. It smell like a new purse. You know, they hurt. Now that they're broken in, I love them.
Oh, I know. That's
I don't even look at the Air Forces no more. I'm
underrated, man. I'm telling you.
And I'm a go. So when you're making videos, are you rating the food or are you more showcasing the food?
No, we try not to like rate it because we're there to help them out. Right. You know what I mean? So we're not going to knock the place down, but we're there just to showcase how you serve it, bring it out like that.
Nice.
So that way it's more real.
Right.
That way it's not like, oh, nope, that's what they sell. Just like that is, just how it is there.
Yeah, and people want you to be on camera putting a business down that's worked their whole life to be here.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I'm trying to do that. They got rants and raves for that, dude, and I don't think it should be used for that, but some people can't resist. Everybody likes different things.
Yes.
You know, I may go to a restaurant, I may love it. You may go to that same restaurant, have the exact same thing. You're like, hey man, this is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not my palate. Cool. Right.
Because that's what makes it food. Like everybody's got their own taste, you know, their own flavor profiles.
Exactly.
You know, different palates.
You don't want to bury a business over your review. And that's what happens. And, you know, on rants and raves, they come and
I think it's funny too. Like people go to like a new restaurant and obviously anything new is going to be crowded and they'll go to it and they're like, oh, I had to wait in line for so long. Or I'm like, really? You know, it's a new restaurant. You know, it's going to be crazy.
Especially in the valley.
Yeah. You
it's
know,
going to be a line down the street.
Yeah. It's going to be a while before they get their stuff down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it takes a while to get it down. You never know.
What have you seen that you think would help businesses prosper?
I feel like just to get started, some of these cities make it kind of hard, kind of pricey just to get started. So I've kind of seen that aspect of it.
What about like giving local businesses and local business owners incentives to start their business, taking half off your permits, things like that, you know, because sometimes they're putting in all their money.
100%.
100% of their money. They're chasing this dream. And the last thing people want to get involved in is with hurdles and permits and stuff like that.
And I think that's a common misconception. Like you see people like they're business owners. So people automatically think like, oh man, these guys they're loaded. They're rich. They own a business. And it's like, no, you don't realize like some of these people have poured everything they got into this business, risking it all to hopefully, you know, it succeeds.
Yes.
You know, but a lot of people think, oh no, they own a business. They got money, you know, and it's not like that. Like, you know, a lot of these local businesses, not only are they, you know, just doing everything they can to stay above, but they're also out here supporting community events, supporting local sports teams, or kids going to Florida or nationals, wherever it is.
Giving donations, helping out any way they can. When we're all together and we're helping people out, man, that's how we win. Yeah. You know, the same way you help people. You've never met these people, you know, and you come from your heart, and that's a beautiful place, man.
Like you don't see on camera, but we get to meet all the business owners. And a lot of times they'll tell us their backstory or whatever. It's pretty cool, man. They're just regular old people, again, just pushing, grinding every day to make it work.
And how do you guys approach those situations? Do you tell them now, like, hey, you might have to be ready for something big that's coming? Because
that's one of the first things he really does is like, he's like, hey man, look, it's probably going to drop. I'll let you know when it's going to drop, but be ready. You know, not saying, you know, we're going to, but there's a good possibility we've got enough feedback. They'll either message him or me, and they're like, hey, it's wild how busy we got after the video. Like it's working, you know, and then that's what we like to see. And that's what kind of makes it worth it, what we do. You know,
you guys aren't in it for the fame. It's just to help people. Right. I respect people like you guys that go out there and do it on your own. You get tied into, local politics and you get tied into permits and things like that. And man, sometimes you just got to let a dream. How do you stay consistent with your health while doing the food at the same time?
It's tough, but I just kind of work out my cheat days around the videos. Mm-hmm. But like, even like the food we eat, it's really not all that bad. Yeah. Like the only carbs in the food we eat, it's like today was a tortilla.
Nice.
It's not that bad. You know,
are you going to go corn or flour?
It don't matter to me.
You know what I mean?
I'm not picky. If I had to pick, I'd go flour.
Yeah, if you're going super healthy, they say go corn, right? But to me, it don't matter.
It don't matter, dude. If you're going to cheat, you better cheat.
Go hard.
You know what I mean? Or you're going to be craving that flour tortilla. I'll go all in.
If you're going to cheat, be a real cheater.
Yeah.
You're on the carnivore diet.
I was. That's how I lost most of the weight. I didn't even meal prep. I just went straight for dinner, meat. That's it. Meat with an avocado.
Steak, chicken, fish.
Chicken. That's it. Just that, like 3/4 pound a day with guacamole, dude, or avocado. That was it. That was my dinner every day.
Man.
For like a year straight.
Dang.
Yeah.
And how did that go for your health?
Well, I feel better now than I did in my 30s.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, dude, I don't hurt nowhere. My knees are good. I can run around with the kids now. I don't feel like an old man, you know, like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I could get out of bed without hurting.
They say like every 30 pounds you take off is 100 pounds off your hips or knees or something like that.
You feel it, dude. It's wild. I didn't realize it, dude. I thought, oh, it's just because I'm getting old, and then I lost the weight, and I'm like, dude, I feel young again. Like I'm 42 now. I feel better now than I did in my 30s.
Nice.
Hands down, but I was pushing 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I was up to, 285.
That kind of scared me, man. So I was like, I got to change something.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad I did, though. It's worth it.
Man.
Now I work out.
In the long run, it's amazing. You just put it into your daily routine. It becomes your lifestyle, you know?
And then you feel guilty when you don't work out. Or
Dang, I should use my day better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I should use my morning better. I shouldn't have been scrolling or, you know. I did the 10-1. Have you ever heard about that? I know you're into fitness, right? The 10-1. For every 10 calories, you have 1 gram of protein in your food.
Oh shit.
So when I go to Costco now, I'm looking at the back of stuff and I'm like, man, look, what is it? 10-1? Oh, okay. So like my favorite one right now is those meat sticks at, Costco.
Yeah.
You know, or they have like take that out, homie, not the meat sticks, bro. And we got a one last breath question, bro. I got a 3-part question for you.
All right, let's do it.
Let's start with breakfast. What's your go-to spot for breakfast?
My go-to spot for breakfast, man. You know what? I like Junior's. Junior's is one of those little hidden spots that they've been around for a while, but a lot of people still don't know it's there. I still talk to a bunch of people. I'm like, where's that at? What? I'm like, man, that's a good little home-cooked meal. Right. Everything I've had there is on point.
Beautiful. And for lunch?
A lunch spot, man. I usually don't eat really lunch, but if I eat lunch somewhere, I'll do like some tacos or something.
Some tacos where at?
I like the Pauly's tacos, man.
And for dinner?
The dinner. Like,
for dinner, where are you going to go?
I would probably say, man, I was really blown away with Mona Lisa's food. Yes, man. Everything we had there, the lamb chops, the steak, the pastas, the burgers. Dude, everything was on point.
You guys had like 9 plates.
Dude, we had a bunch.
You and Angel were out there doing your thing.
And he was guiding me through everything. And I was actually blown away.
You know what? I was very surprised. I just went to Mona Lisa for the first time the other day. Great drinks, great food. It was a good time.
And the cool thing with that spot is you got that big city steakhouse vibe here in the Valley without having to go all the way to San Diego. But that's a growing trend in the Valley, the kind of upscale, because you got 1905 you can hit up. Again, amazing food. You got Cabos. They're hooking up in like a nice upscale area. The Pauly already's done that. They got their mixology on point. So we're definitely changing in that direction. Like we're starting to get some more upscale,
right? You got
fancy
choices.
Stuff, you know.
You get dressed up. You can grab your lady. You can go out and have a good time in the Valley now.
For sure, and not have to go to drive 2 hours.
Yeah, you could do a little bar hopping. You know what I mean? Get a nice team together and hit the town.
Oh, for sure.
You don't got to go to Mex. You don't got to go to San Diego no more. You got choices here in the Valley.
We have a lot of choices now, and it's pretty cool seeing the Valley grow in that way. You know, with the food scene, from uni to Mexican to Italian to all these different mixes, and everybody's starting to put all these chefs are putting their own twist on it, which is cool.
So for you guys to cover the cattle call, to cover the Imperial Valley Fair, not too many people know it. I seen you drop it on social media. You got the Chavela Fest coming up.
I was approached to be a judge at the Chavela Fest, which if you see some of the videos, if a restaurant's got one, there's going to be one on the table.
Yeah.
Because that's mandatory.
So you're going to be the man that's trying all these Chavelas, and you're going to name the best Chavela in the Valley, right?
Oh, I'm up for it.
Hey, man.
That's my go-to.
What do they got? They got food trucks. They got Chavelas. They got
music,
cornhole. They got so many things, and it's at Anaya Ranch?
At Anaya Ranch. So sweet venue. Really nice.
Man, it's
in
a beautiful
April
place.
In the evening, so the weather should be nice.
That's a big responsibility to name the best Chavela in the Valley.
I'm up for it, man.
That food guy, huh?
Yeah, I get. Yeah,
they might call you that Chavela guy.
That Chavela guy. No, but it'll be fun. I've been looking forward to it.
Comment what spot you want to see that food guy hit next. Me personally, being from El Centro, I need you to hit La Fonda.
La Fonda. Yeah, they've
That's
been around.
the spot I need you to hit next, La Fonda.
We could put it on the list. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be food either. Any business that we can help support, we'll do it.
Yes.
For sure.
That's amazing. How can they get a hold of you?
Drop it on Instagram, That Food Guy, or Rudy Levis on Instagram or Facebook. Drop it on the DM, put it in a comment, and we'll add it to the list, man. We'll try to get out there as soon as we can.
All right, brother. So with one last breath, Brendan Lopez, That Food Guy. What do you want the people to hear from you, brother?
No, man, just keep supporting local. Be kind words. Don't drag down these businesses. They don't need any help with that. Keep it positive. If it don't work out, just keep it to yourself and
Yes, sir.
let people decide on their own if they like the food or not, you know?
Appreciate you, brother, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for coming out.
One last breath.